Hi, I'm George Bannister.
I'm Will Vickery.
And together Will and I started Blackdown Shepherd Huts at the start of 2011. We've become one of the top manufacturers of huts, not just in the UK but also abroad, and we feel as if we've made a significant impact on the marketplace. Blackdown first started as Will had a building company which I worked in, and one of our regular clients who we'd done a lot of work for suggested that we look at shepherd huts as he wanted to build one. He felt that we could do a much better quality product, and when we looked into it we felt that we could really improve on the materials and the quality of build, yet do it at a reasonable price. What Blackdown Shepherd Huts really stands for is quality.
But the first hut we built is still very similar to the huts we build now, and the aesthetics of it, the dimensions have all stayed the same, so it proportionately looks the same as they do today. Obviously there's loads of small tweaks, improvements we've made over the years. We've created now fold down beds, kitchen areas, fully fitted bathrooms.
So why did I need a shepherd's hut? Well, actually I was going to have a log cabin, and then I thought, sounds a bit boring. Wanted something with a bit more character. So I scoured the net and bingo, Blackdown Shepherd Huts.
We're very much inspired by the traditional aspects of the original huts that would have been used by the shepherds. Things like the oak chassis, very popular. A lot of our techniques are very traditional. We try to maintain that traditional aesthetic. Things like the cast iron wheels, cast iron stub axles.
My name is Julian Pablo, and my main role is to make the chassis. So I make axles, work up the chassis so that it then goes forward to have the base fitted. The team at Blackdown, they work far too hard, far too fast, and I'm struggling to keep up because I'm so old.
Inside the huts, obviously they're a lot more glamorous these days. Simple wood burning stove is very similar to that the shepherd would have had. Today, the uses of our huts are hugely varied.
My name's Bridie. I am operations manager here at Blackdown. I work closely with all the guys here. I generally sort of organise everything, make sure they've got what they need, schedule the work when things need to be done. Oh, it's way better than everywhere else. No, I love working here. George is a bit of a pain, but other than that, everyone is brilliant.
So we brought in the heritage range as a more cost-effective way for somebody buying a hut off us. It goes back to a steel chassis instead of an oak chassis. Still, a lot of the original huts would have been built on steel chassis, so it's kind of tying in with the heritage of an original hut. Also the corrugated tin, which a lot of old traditional huts were clad in, so again that gives the authenticity of an original hut. Inside the huts you can fit it out with desks, beds, fires, so you can make it into a nice garden retreat.
I'm Richard. I've worked here for about 2.5 years now. Good bunch of guys, and we get on with it and enjoy it. I tend to do all the first fix, sort of plumbing, electrics, carpentry, sort of building the hut up to what we've got here. With anything within the construction industry, it's always nice to be able to have a blank canvas at the beginning and see what you've made, and rewarding to be able to see some of them getting towed away on the lorries and seeing photos of them and having letters back to say how happy the customers are.
Well, our retreat huts are where it all started for us. A retreat hut is a hut with an oak chassis, oak cladding and oak steps.
My name's Emma Warren and I run Dimpsey Glamping with the Shepherd's Hut. We wanted something that would fit in with the landscape, would weather down over the years and would be here for a long time. We chose Blackdown because when we went to see them, they listened to our ideas and They wanted to get us the solution that we needed rather than just selling us what they'd got there. I wanted different interior fittings, I wanted it to look really high end. You guys were more than happy to listen to that and make it happen. At the same time as saying when I'd come up with an idea that wouldn't work or wouldn't look right, so the advice was really sound. We really had a good think about how we could make it special and what little touches we could add. And I think that's a big difference with Blackdown. There's lots of little touches that we couldn't find anywhere else. The reason we went with Blackdown was because it was a high-end build. We knew it was going to be lovely and solid. The workmanship and the craftsmanship inside is something that everybody exclaims on when they come here.
I'm Alan. I help customers when they come down to Blackdown to decide on the layouts of their huts, the type of huts that they're after. People come to me with their ideas and I help them get turned into reality. For the initial inquiry, you'll usually get to talk to me and I'll see you through from initial phone call all the way to delivery of hut. I also make really good tea and lots of it. So if you want a cup of tea, come and see me. Occasionally I'll get biscuits, but only if George isn't in because he'll eat them.
So our turnkey huts are built on the foundation of either a heritage or a retreat hut. The reason it's called a turnkey is because it's a turnkey solution. All you need to do is turn the key and everything's done for you. They come fully equipped with top of the range bathrooms, kitchens, we can do bed designs, from a wardrobe to a fire. It's the complete package.
We want to make the best product we can and we're very passionate about the huts that we send out.
It's what we've become not only known for, but market leaders.
The self-build came about because we had customers phoning and asking us if they could build the hut themselves. A lot of people get the satisfaction out of building their own huts. It's kind of the same kind of market as a kit car. It gives you job satisfaction that you've put your own stamp on it. We supply video instructions with the self-build, and at any point if anyone's having any issue with putting it together, they can just pick up the phone and give us a call.
Hi, I'm Adrian and this is Kate of Herring Shoes and we're based down in Devon. It's the first time I've ever built anything like it. The last thing was probably an Airfix model with glue and some transfers for the wings. It's a bit bigger than that, but the video was really straightforward. The guys were always on the end of the phone if I had any questions. Rather than buying something ready-made, everywhere I look, I know that I did that with my hands. We looked at 2 shepherd's hut companies, but Blackdown, the materials that they'd used and the quality of the chassis. When you buy something, my father always used to say, quality is remembered a long time after price is forgotten. For me, quality is paramount, and Blackdown shepherd's hut were just everything from the order to delivery and the backup. You know, that's what I wanted and that's what they delivered. I never thought I was capable of building this. I had a builder friend who actually started me off with it and said, actually, you're wasting money, you don't need me up here. And it is very, very simple. And more than that, the skills I learned through doing it, it's, yeah, who knows what I'll build next.
The Blackdown Tobies make a huge impact. It's not your standard white box that you'd see retailing burgers at a fete or festival. It'll make you stand out from the crowd. All the Blackdown Tobies are signed off through VOSA. The Toby huts are the same as any professionally built trailer, so they can be towed at normal road towing speeds.
Tea!
From start to finish, the experience of buying a shepherd's hut from Blackdown was quite amazing. They held your hand from beginning to end, communicated, sent pictures through as the hut was being built, and of course, the most important thing of all, it arrived on time and it was installed perfectly.